Hello. Welcome to this versus episode in which we have Twitch versus Mixer, mainly on the aspects of the Xbox apps or whatever you're broadcasting side. Because Mixer, they have it's by Microsoft and it's on their side and everything. But this is mostly stuff that's dealing with it being on the Xbox. Some aspects will not, of course, include this being some things here and there. But whatever. I digress. Now, in the aspects of these two forcing each other of streaming platforms to be able to stream on them on the Xbox, they're on about almost par with one another. But I would say, first off, which is the better one? I'd say Twitch for one main reason, and that is that you can actually have a kind of a career on Twitch. You could actually really make money from donations and subscriptions on Twitch, whereas with Mixer, they have this partnership. I don't know what it's really about or anything, but I mean, it looks like it's like the closest thing to you can earning money on Mixer. But there are certain qualifications, and I have all but one, and that one would be kind of a hard thing to get, I think, on Mixer, because it's it's Mixer, and that is you have to have 2,000 followers. That's a pretty big number. I don't even have 100, and you have to have over 1,000. You have to have 2,000 followers. That's a lot, I mean, most people can't probably even get 100 friends on Xbox alone. You're gonna have me followed by 2,000 people on Xbox, basically. That seems a bit of a jarring thing, but that's whatever. I digress, But like I said, it's for the most part with Twitch. If you can, get a following there, you can, earn some money, some good money here and there. You can, make a living there. But on aspects of other things here and there, of like performance and features and whatnot. Right now, though, there is, of course, Mixer has that above Twitch, and some say it's because with Microsoft they are limiting what Twitch can do on their app on the Xbox. But I think that's not true, because I think if Twitch was even on the Xbox alone, as you be able to stream off the app on the Xbox, it's them who's being behind, because I think Microsoft can't limit them. They can, if you're allowed to stream on Twitch on Xbox. I think this has nothing to do with Microsoft, because I think Microsoft would halt all of that. You wouldn't be able to stream on the Twitch app on Xbox alone if it was for Microsoft side. I feel it's on Twitch side, and if Twitch brought their A game with their app on Xbox, Mixer would be just destroyed and just bankrupt and whatever. Mixer would just not be a thing, because it's so behind things. With the aspects of performance and everything, I mean, they're about the same, because with Twitch, there's you can have it check your bandwidth and everything and see what best performance for it is. I think with the recommendation, they have you can go low, medium, high, and you can go recommended, which it'll check your your network and everything, and it can go above high, and which mine does, and I think it's at the max it can go. So if they allow that to go even higher, as well as one thing that Mixer has over Twitch, one of the things is you can move the Twitch overlay, or the overlay, where it's with it's on the middle area over here. Just use my TV as an area. With the Mixer, you can put it here, the left, the right, mid over here, up, all around the area, to have it the best area for your game. But for Twitch, it's dead center down here, where it's, for a lot of games like say PUBG, that isn't a bad spot, because that's in the area in which you have your ammo mount, your rate of fire, whether or not you have a helmet, a vest, a backpack. It's covering up that area. It's covering up your health a bit too. That line for stims, how much stim you got going on and stuff. It's that's not a good area. So that's one thing. It also has the fact that you can have a webcam hooked up to your Xbox and use that as a camera. You don't have to connect. You can have your own regular camera here and use that as a feature in which as you're streaming. The thing is, though, with like I said, both of them, the performance about the same. Whereas with Twitch, it's on the the small end of it. The low rate aspects of performance. Whereas with Mixer, it's kind of forced on high. It can't do any recommendation or anything. It's forced 1080p is the thing, and with that, I think is a dumb fucking idea. Mixer needs to get their A game going on now, dude, because they're way fucking behind on aspects of features, alone on their own fucking platform. I mean, I remember watching, I'm not sure which gentleman it was from Caltrop, but one of them was trying to watch the Microsoft E3 briefing this year on Mixer, and it was just not loading, nothing was happening, and he went on Twitch, and it was going perfectly, it was running it, and it was like, it was that time in which the main speaker was saying, welcome everybody, for everybody watching on Mixer and stuff. Like, I was trying to watch on Mixer, but it wasn't there. It's like, it's not live on Mixer. It's on your own fucking platform and shit, They really need their A game. It's forced at 1080p on streaming, which is the dumbest thing, It should be, a variety of, preferences there, being that it's like it has to deal with the internet of what you're doing, like you're streaming, how much is that bandwidth being taken up if you're streaming on a co-op or a multiplayer game, you have to take that into account and stuff. With Twitch, I can have an overall just, granted it's not the best performance, it's not the best quality going on, but at least it's overall stays the same. With Mixer, that thing like dips, it like has like that weird grainy Friday color shit going on from time to time, including during like some action scenes of which I'm fighting people on PUBG and stuff. It's like it's like steady dip, steady dip, steady dip. It's like, and I feel like with the additive of the camera, it really fucks with the overall quality. So the fact that it's forced quality at 1080p is the dumbest shit in Microsoft. Seriously, it is retarded beyond belief. Seriously, that's why people are over doing Twitch over you, is because at least there you can get a steady performance at whatever quality that you have it on. Like I said, I think I have the highest quality that you can have on there, and at least it's steady throughout. It's steady. It doesn't dip. Granted, to get much weird to dip too, but at least it's steady throughout. Whereas with Mixer, it's like 1080 dip, 1080 dip, 1080 dip. It's idiotic. If they make it to where you can have whatever quality you really should be at, and it be steady there, you'll be going there. And next thing you would have to do is I'm not sure what the partnership, but if you can get like tips and whatever, make money and living off of Mixer, you'll be getting up there. You'll be getting up there with Twitch right now. Twitch is beating your asses out because they're, granted, they've been around the game for a long time. They were basically at the beginning of broadcasting and stuff. And you have places like YouTube, Facebook, Microsoft trying to get in the game. And for those who only have an Xbox, you have only really two choices. You have Mixer and you have Twitch. You can't really stream on YouTube. I mean, if YouTube brought their game on here, you see a lot of people going over there, if they brought it on their app somehow on Xbox, because I find that's the way which a lot of platforms are, with companies. They really beef up one aspect of their area and just like the rest kind of get left behind, or at least some areas get left behind. With YouTube, they're leaving their Xbox app area behind. If they brought their game on so many things, including if you could broadcast off the app on Xbox, there'd be, give them more choices. Seriously, you'd be bringing up your game, YouTube. If, Twitch brought their A game and, like, really, brought up the performance in which you could have it at, the aspects of being able to move the overlay around. If you could have, camera working on it with us. If, these companies brought their A game, Mixer would be just destroyed. So unless Mixer brings up their A game and, others, companies don't bring up their A game, they really get ahead. But right now, Mixer, you really gotta bring your A game, because right now Twitch is beating your ass out, And the reason why I have this as, Twitch versus Mixer, like I said, you can only have the two options of either streaming off of the Twitch app on Xbox or the Mixer app, basically. The Mixer, you really need to bring your A game, because I'm trying to do Mixer right now. I have a better chance of getting views and everything there too. So, you're gonna have a lot less people watching you on Mixer than you will on Twitch. Again, like I said, Mixer needs to bring their A game. Seriously. So overall, it's just it's not that good, you know. Like I said, I can't even really think of how many people can be a partner right now over that whole partnership program. Because seriously, 2,000 followers, that's a lot of fucking followers, you know. A lot of people do it where it's like I've had on Mixer where it's like F2F, which is, you know, follower to follower. You know, I'll follow you if you follow me and stuff like that, you know. Which is odd, you know. What's the point of that other than you get into that thing? But still, it's like Mixer really needs to bring their gaming, guys. Seriously, Mixer, you're far behind. Granted, you have the aspects of where I can move around the Twitch overlay, or I keep saying the Twitch overlay, the overlay. You know, add a camera. Granted, you can also, you know, I have my audio included of the. Like if I'm on a party, you know, the audio gets included from people in there. Whereas with Twitch, you can't. But like I said, if Twitch brought their A game on the Xbox, you know, really brought that app up to better allow for streaming and everything on there, Mixer would just be destroyed hard. Mixer, you need to bring your A game hard, dude. Bring it, seriously, bring it. But yeah, that's the aspects of the video. I really think, you know, with Twitch and Mixer right now, Twitch is, of course, undoubtedly winning throughout. Mixer needs to bring their game on. Granted, they're like a new streaming platform, but you think they would learn from what Twitch is doing, you know? Especially even on their own platform, you know? How are you going to have a locked performance, you know? 1080p is cool and all, but again, you got to remember, this is less to do with the Xbox itself and more to do with, you know, people's connectivity. And I might have a good connectivity and all, you know, especially just, you know, playing games and whatnot. But like I said, you gotta factor in, you know, you got the whole aspects of the bandwidth of, you know, you streaming, the game itself. Not to mention with me in general, I have here on my computer the narrator open in case anybody, you know, comes in and we, you know, talking and whatnot. You know, there's chat going on, because I'm not gonna have chat on that thing, because that's just like. Either or with, you know, Twitch or on Mixer, it really has too much. It screws over the field of view and everything for me. You know, it's like there's too much there of information that I really don't need to worry about. You know, if I especially get it here on my computer. You know. But yeah, Twitch. If they brought their A game, Mixer would go in the ground. So Mixer, bring your A game, because you really need to bring it up. Because seriously, the main thing they need to do is, like I said, two things. One, really inform of us, especially if there is a way, or, you know, bring a way for us to earn money on your platform, Mixer, as well as, you know, the performance, you know, the quality of the stream. You know, we should have a choice on what we want it to be. As granted, as we want it to be as high as possible, you know, 1080p was nice and all, but you gotta remember again, like I said, it's the aspects of our internet connection that really takes in the aspects of the performance. So being forced locked at 1080p is idiotic. You really need to undo whatever the fuck that is, and just make it to where it's like I said, with the app on Twitch here, it tells what your performance bandwidth is at and recommends what best you use. And if they brought that, that'd be really good. You know, come on, Mixer, bring your game, bring gaming. But yeah, Twitch is kicking your ass, Mixer. Bring it, seriously, bring it.